to sign a new contract or leave this summer. He's delaying our opportunity to move for Eze or a left winger in the remainder of the window. It's true, but again, that's the club's fault, bro. That is the club's fault. They done that. Rodrigo Leao, Arsenal player soon, DG. I hope you're right. Eze soon, boy. Hey, see me when I'm tired. Hey, Box Fresh, I need to stop putting your comments up because I'm actually hungry and the food in your display picture is making me cat out, man. But yeah, man, like we're too big. We're underachievers. Let's be honest. We're underachievers in Europe. And since we moved to the Emirates, we're underachievers. Like we should have a lot more league titles. Like I don't think Chelsea are a bigger club than us, but they're a more successful one. And it kills me to say that. And it kills me to say whatever you say about Chelsea, they never lie down for too long. And I don't mean that in a disingenuous way, bro. We should have a lot more silverware than we have. We should have been picking up a couple FA Cups, League Cups. Never retained the Premier League in my lifetime. That needs to happen. God, please don't let me leave this world without Arsenal winning the champs. And do you know what? God, please don't let Arsenal get to a Champions League final if we're not going to win it. I'm not on going to 2 finals, man, because my heart bleeds for the Juventuses, the Atletico Madrids of this world. They said he can't score headers. It feels like we're living in the Matrix because he did exactly that. Arteta said something interesting. Where are you lot at with this? When you leave him with the space 1 against 1, he's going to destroy you. Okay, well, logically, you're not going to give him space, but he's going to destroy you anyways. He's going to destroy you anyways. And if he don't do it, Saka going to do it. And if he don't do it, shit, it might be Marino or it might be Madueke. I'm going to say that till I believe it. It might be Madueke. 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 We need a Gyökeres emoji. Facts. City to finish 3rd place this season. It all depends for me if City are able to, find that midfield balance and majorly improve defensively. The amount of shoddy goals they were conceding. DG was doing knee slides and Gyökeres Mars celebration yesterday. I know you were super gas. But if Gyökeres doesn't score against United, Havertz or Saka will score against them. To be fair, maybe, you know what? Gyökeres ain't scoring. Havertz, Kivior, play the rotated sides, man. We've got 99 problems. Beating United ain't one. Even with sales, it's not a foregone conclusion a deal happens either. Listen, if you don't get Eze, you don't get Rodrigo, that's cool, better. And that's cool, Arteta. And that's great, Arsenal. I need to see a attacker. I need to see one more person sign for us holding the shirt. And if I don't, make sure you achieve what you need to achieve. Because whether you try to get someone or not, you're telling me you've got enough. Genuinely, that's how I look at it. And you lot say Martinelli's not Mr. Arsenal. Come on, man. Bust his nose for us. And to be fair, Ben White accidentally bust Saka's lip yesterday. It was crazy. On Havertz and Gyökeres. Obviously Gyökeres is the top don, but there's times Havertz is going to play. What's it the new age youths call it? Romdoita or whatever. Do that, Havertz. They can play together. It elevates the quality in the squad, the goal threat in the team, and the options we have to change and provide opposition with a lot of problems. It's great to see both of them scoring. It's a good problem to have. Jesus, get fit, man. You're not done yet. Martin Zubamendi. I'm tired. This is not the YouTube channel you should come to if you want to hear Zubamendi propaganda. Why? Because I've done too much now. I'm regurgitating the same points. The guy's sick. He's changing our lives. I don't want to say he's our most important signing of the summer because you could pivot and say Gyökeres, but he might turn out to be in terms of how he's the heartbeat of the team already now. He's the heartbeat of the team. Rice is the engine room. Odegaard's got the glee. This guy's the conductor. And he does it all with a smile and the penalty yesterday as well. You just understand football. I got time for you, man. You're a thinkers man's footballer. Like, you just get it. You're probably the younger Jorginho. You're probably a little coach on the pitch for Mikel Arteta. And I'm keen to see how you lot bang. Rice, if you can still get goals, great. But yeah, traditional settings for you. We could take it from here. Look, even that, man, proper ballers, man. None of this ripped socks crap. Just, if you want to be a bit extravagant, get the little white overlays, decent little black boots with the green. You can see why Xabi Alonso rates him. But anyways, don't worry, Liverpool fans. Marcel, I know you wanted him. Don't worry. We're traveling to Anfield very soon, man. On Rice and Zubamendi interchanging during the game. See these tacticals, they overcomplicate football. Everything I told you this week and we've spoken about, what have we seen? Arteta, if you're watching the platform, sign me, man. Sign me. Let me work in the academy. But anyways, especially with the qualities they have and the way they complement each other. So another evolution on that today, something that team can really benefit from to be much more unpredictable and be more of a threat. I don't want to be a Demi-Downer. But injuries, suspensions, loss of form, resting players, these are all valid things, right? As we saw, just on paper, if we play Real Madrid in the semi-finals or whatever, have quarterfinals, whatever it was, next year. You don't want to necessarily go in with that lineup, right? So now I just had the brain thought, what happens if one of these guys get injured? Who comes in and how do we operate? This is where I think for the next 12, 18 months, we probably need another centre mid. Ideally, someone a bit more on the Zubamendi side than the right side, but I hear it, man. But I don't disagree with that. Calafiori, you had a great game. I mean, interesting stuff you're doing with your shorts there, but fair enough. And when it's all said and done, it's showtime, people. Next 6 games, Man United away. Our season starts at Leeds at home against the Real United. Liverpool away. Oh, Lord. Anyways, Man United away, Leeds at home, Liverpool away, Nottingham Forest at home, City at home, Newcastle. Oof. Let's have it, mate. Let's have it. It's mad though. It is mad. And Arteta, remember you a few years ago. Don't be satisfied with second because we want much more than that, and we're gonna get up. Make sure because it all has to come to a head. Now, again, we're gonna go into the transfers in a bit, people. But just because it's here, Ademola Lookman apparently has rejected a potential move to Arsenal. He wants to join Inter Milan. I want to see everything the gaffer has said. He's obviously bigged up the performance, people. On Gyökeres, yes, for sure. I'm lucky that the first goal was always very important. The way he took it as well, really well. So again, I think we have some big performances. We're developing certain connections as well. Yes, and we're finally seeing that with the new players. Very good. Kai coming in as well. The goal he scored, I think, was top as well. So everybody raising the level of everyone is going to really help because at that level, we're going to need our very best from everyone. On passing today's test, we have learned a lot of things in the last 2 games. We have to review this one as well with 2 very, very good oppositions. One, when the game went against us in terms of the result, it was very different from the beginning. It could have been very different on Wednesday as well, but our efficiency in the final third, it wasn't at the level of 2 days. But yeah, a lot of information to gather collectively, individually as well. And I think overall, we had a very, very good preparation. Smash the like button, people. And don't forget, just shortly after this, we will be heading to watch Liverpool against Crystal Palace. On the fluidity of Odegaard, Rice, and Zubimendi, especially the qualities that they have and the way they complement each other in that space. We saw another evolution today on that and things that the team can really benefit from to be much more unpredictable and be much more of a threat, especially from inside positions, which is great. Arteta, you was a midfielder. The one area that should be solid is midfield. Games are won and lost in attack and defense, but games are played really and truly in midfield. And we haven't got 3 midfielders. We've got 4 because that's why Calafiori did it yesterday. That's why Lewis Skelly inverts, right? On Saka's role, having a threat from all areas of the pitch into the last line. That's a weapon that we need to continue to develop, and it can be David. Oh, it could be Raya. Yeah, because Raya. Okay, yeah. I got thinking that. Why didn't we say Raya? I get it now. I was thinking who is David? Who is that? But it took me a minute to clock that. It can be from our last line. It can be from people playing on the bench. I think today we have from many situations a lot of feeling. Yeah, any moment we can attack the backs, carnival settings, and be very dangerous. And that will create a lot of space for many other players inside. That's twice he has mentioned inside. And again, we've talked about creating from midfield and playing in the pockets and central areas. That's what we need. But can we play like this or put on this kind of fluidity? Very different because Bilbao weren't doing a low block. They were very good structured. Ernesto Valverde, that's a given. But can we do elements like this when a team just says, fuck it, break us down? We're not on what you're on. Remains to be seen. So shout out to Cam, and we've gone over that already. In terms of transfers, it's quite interesting. Let's see what happens in terms of where the squad is in the next few weeks. But we are actively looking at options. As well, there are a few players maybe that they have to leave as well. So we'll be open to see what happens. And obviously, that's probably not shade, but that's Fabio Vieira, Kivior, maybe Trossard, maybe. You see where we're going. On Gyökeres' desire to score, that's his nature, blood. When did we have a striker like this? When did a manager say this about our forward? Is this how you feel if you got Haaland and Isaac and I was about to say Sesko. You definitely don't know how this feels. 13 goals, he's tired. But is this how you lot feel? I forgot how it felt. I think every time that he does, his movement, the way he times his runs, the way he predicts the next move and where the space can be and where the ball is going to land, that's the instinct that he has. That's why he scored so many goals in the last few seasons. So that's not a coincidence. It's his ability and he's constantly looking for it. On the characteristics he adds, I think his goals, his threat, I think he pins both centre-backs. He's a player that when you're living with space against 1v1, he's going to destroy you. So you're going to have to create a lot of space as well for us. And yeah, the moment that in any situation, there's a player that can score a goal. On the importance of depth, we know depth is important, people. On Madueke, great. I think the reception that he got every time he was on the ball the other day as well, super positive. I think that lifts any player, brings energy. You can tell the quality he's got every time he's on the ball in and around the box, 1v1. The ball lands obviously to the player in our color inside the box. Decent cross. I didn't know Madueke had that. I must admit. He could have had a couple of assists. That's a massive quality to have. He can play left and right. He doesn't care. So he can be a big weapon for us. He can, but we need more weapons. We're the Gunners. We're the Gunners. We've got a Glock. I need other weapons now. I need other weapons. Berta, I know we're not done in the market. We can't be. Big up P, man. Hope the camping trip was great. I don't even dislike Odegaard. I just think he's lost something. I'd personally have Eze as a 10, but I also think Kai would work and a hold up playing 10, kind of like what Rooney did. I mean, that's the only way. Well, I don't see us going 4-4-2, but Kai Havertz in Odegaard's position, maybe not the same way. That's kind of a way of getting Gyökeres in. I do think people have been a bit dishonest about Odegaard this preseason. MLS can shift into midfield. Wanyeri could play all right in the left eight. We're decent now. Wanyeri, I just need you to go from being an impactor to a genuine star. Got to find that medium across 90 minutes because he'll be, first 10 he might be indifferent. Next 10 he's amazing. Like, obviously there's been more games, but, do you remember Leicester away last season? That is what Wanyeri has to do, if that makes sense. Like, you're a threat, you're a danger. Man, remember you're playing for 90 minutes. Other than that, it's been flashes, but it'll get there. Man said Bunzi Mendy, he could have won a league title, but he decided to join the trophy Dodgers. Did we not win the trophy 24 hours ago, my friend? You're hating. Exclusive Arsenal in battle with Liverpool. Arsenal officials made a trip to France on Friday night to chat with Lyon about Malik Fofana. This comes on the heels of Liverpool. I mean, whether it's Eze, Leao, Rodrigo, this one, that one, you got to bring me something. I don't know if I believe that, but yeah. They say he can't score headers. Saka is scoring and creating, though. Both Odegaard's goals have been from a 15-year-old winning a pen. It's true, man, but Odegaard be back, man. Don't worry, man. Odegaard just needs to put his pants up. End of the day, there's no hiding places. And I would say for Kai Havertz, for Odegaard and Martinelli, various different degrees. But there'll be a lot of discussions from now till probably the summer next year about what's going on. I'd sign Eze and Watkins, and our summer is a 10 out of 10. Watkins, I'm not against it. I hear there's a method to the madness. I definitely hear where you're coming from, but we're not going in the striker thing. At any moment, we can change the puzzle. Yeah, Arteta, I needed to see this. This is why you just want to sit you down and say sometimes you create your own issues, because you can do this. You can do this. We can play like this. You've got the capacity. In every position now, we have different quality. A lot of players that can play in various positions as well with a lot of versatility, bringing different kinds of qualities and threats to the team. So we're going to manage that in the best possible way to maintain everybody with the right congestion, hunger, and the fact that at any moment we can change the puzzle and make it very difficult for the opposition. This is how I need you to speak, bro. Come on, Gaffer. Silverware this year. I'm very pleased with the performance, with the way we play as a team, the cohesion. Buzzwords that I like to hear: the cohesion, the fluidity, the dynamism, the level of threat that we were able to provide throughout the game. A lot of big individual performances as well. And I'm very pleased with the result and the clean sheet. Very happy with it. Arteta, be honest, yeah. Did Arsene Wenger call you yesterday? Because the way we was moving, Wenger must have had some conversation. Like, Arteta, come on, man. Let the handbrake go. Please. The quality of the delivery from Zubi, absolutely top. I think he was quality today, and the way he played throughout the game, and for Victor as well to get out that first goal, I think is very, very important psychologically. Are Sociedad and Bilbao beefing each other? Because if they are, that might have even given fuel to the fire a bit more. And I must admit, it weren't really a thing yesterday, but definitely when we went second half against Villarreal, Merino plays a lot better in midfield when he's next to Zubimendi. And I don't like it sounds mad, but if you're an Arsenal fan, you get where we're at with this. I don't really like Merino in midfield. I prefer him up front when he's dropping into midfield. I think when he starts there, maybe some of it's tactically. I think he's a passenger. I'll be real. I don't know. I just think he is, but don't know why I went off on a tangent there. But yeah, you get the point, man. Again, he was involved in a lot of very important actions in the game. Kai came in and scored an incredible goal as well. So I'm happy with the team today. Everywhere we've been, it's been sold out. They've been with the team throughout pre-season. Today, again, the energy that they created, the support that they're bringing to the team, to the players, you feel the excitement. You feel the excitement twice. You feel the energy there, and it's a very positive thing. Now we'll review the match, review what's been done in pre-season, and make the final tweaks. We're very much ready to start the season on Sunday. Man, divided. We're on to you. And I know Man United fans have been silent, yeah? Because I looked. I didn't even know they were playing Fiorentina. I think they drew. And Gyökeres scored. So there's no bants again from rivals. But yeah, The team made it easy for me. No, Zubimendi, you're far too modest. You made it easy for us, but I hear it. Humble. It was very easy. The team made it very easy for me. I think the rest of the team have integrated very well. I think the people on and off the pitch are very friendly. Declan and Odegaard are top players, the best in their position. It's time to learn, adapt, and enjoy above all. And what I like about him, go on The Athletic and see what he said when he joined us. I think when we was in Asia, him and Marino were talking to The Athletic, and he spoke about fine margins. He said everything that I say here. It was an important game because we came from 2 defeats. It's true they were friendlies, but this club doesn't understand defeats in any context. It was an important game to win and start pre-season with a good fit. My guy is talking proper, man. Proper. Yes. The truth is that this team has to adapt to all contexts, whether it's losing or winning, with the aim of winning above all. Let's hope we can get through these type of games and do great things. I noticed it during the Asia tour. In the end, it's a team that reaches the whole world. When I got here, these 2 games were incredible. Even though we didn't win the other day, the atmosphere was incredible. It's even more so today. It's good to end the preseason, but the best is yet to come. In the end, the league is the league. We like to compete. We like to win. I'm very happy that it's starting now. Boss talking like a boss. Wanyeri did sign a new deal, and it was confirmed, obviously, in the build-up to the game. I wonder what Mikel Arteta and Andrea Berta were speaking about. And Berta, we try. Berta, I know we're not going out like this. I know you got a madness for me. I know you got a couple more signings for me. I know we got something. I know you know how to win trophies, and you know what we could do with a bit more flavor. I know you got me. I know we're going to see a madness in terms of sales. Let's see what happens in terms of where the squad is in the next few weeks. We are actively looking at options as well. There are a few players maybe that have to leave, so we'll be open to see what happens. That was the gaffer, Mikel Arteta. Fulham remain in discussions for Reece Nelson and have been trying to structure an initial loan, but Arsenal favour a permanent deal. Nelson also has other suitors from the Premier League, and Arsenal view him as one of their most sellable assets. Can't pay, we take it away, full and permanent settings. Stuttgart are continuing discussions over a permanent transfer for Fabio Vieira, with Arsenal seeking a package worth 20 million euros. Porto very recently made a 23.4 million offer for Kivior, an initial loan with an obligation to buy for Jakub Kivior, but it was not entertained by Arsenal. Kivior is also admired by Juventus and other Italian sides. Don't admire him. Come chat to him if you want him. Don't waste our time. Milan have Kivior as one of their options to replace Four, who's apparently going to Newcastle, but the deal is complicated as Arsenal want 35 million euros. Stop taking the piss, man. Bert are working to sell 5 Arsenal players with 2 more available at the right price. What's that, Martinelli and Trossard? Let's see. Let's get to the bulk of it. We've only generated 8.57 million through sales. Marquinhos and Tavares have cut. Chelsea have raised estimated 45 million. They've made more than that. Liverpool are making bread, and Darwin Núñez is obviously gone. Nelson, we've gone over that, people. Marco Silva's side recently paused those talks and pivoted to Shakhtar Donetsk's Kevin, but their proposal was not backed by the Ukrainian side, and the 22-year-old also failed to warm to a move to West London. Anyway, Nelson, who returned to training with Arsenal in La Manga after undergoing hamstring surgery in February, also has other suitors. So that's promising. The other suitors, it needs to correlate to buying guys, but step in the right direction. Step in the right direction. Shout out Tyrone Mings. I saw that little argy-bargy he had, I believe, with Madison. Not Madison. Man said Madison. Mason Greenwood. Moving mad. Arsenal, in relation to Nelson, Arsenal view him as one of their most sellable assets, and any transfer would also reflect 100% profit against PSR regulations. Then there's Fabio Vieira, who joined from Porto. Stuttgart are seeking to sign him for 17.35 million. What else have we got? Kivior is drawing interest from Juventus and all of that. Arteta would be more than happy to keep the Pole as he's highly rated by the club. We'd have to see what's going on there. Kyle Hine has interest from both Rangers and Levante. Sevilla have also been keen, but they're trying to line up a next move. So we'll have to see. Zinchenko could also depart as his deal is up next summer, but his wages are an issue. AC Milan made inquiries earlier in the window, but since then smashed the like button. Mods, you need to get on with that. There's been minimal movement despite speculative links with Fulham. Arsenal have also struggled to find buyers for Albert Sambi Lokonga. The Gunners are ready to move the Belgian on, but they are yet to receive formal offers for the 25-year-old. You need to get your agent to do his job. Gabriel Jesus has attracted interest from Brazil, but he's currently prioritizing recovery after undergoing knee surgery in January. Respectable bids for Trossard would also likely be considered, though it's still not guaranteed he will depart, even though contract discussions have stalled, folks. Mikel Arteta wants the tunnel cover removed at the Emirates so that the roar of the Arsenal crowd will intimidate opponents more. Yeah, but then we're going to fucking play North London forever. Like, I can't imagine people getting intimidated by that. Arsenal are closing in on signing Eze from Crystal Palace. With sources informing Football Transfers, there's only one element of the move that needs to fall into place. Let me guess. Let's see. The financial terms have already been agreed between the clubs. Arsenal will pay a total fee of 63.5 million euros, which is 55 million quid, to Palace for the England star. 30 mil set to come up front. There are still discussions over the structure of the remainder of the installments, yet this is not thought to present a major sticking point. What is holding up the deal is Palace's desire to secure a permanent replacement before selling one of their star players in particular. The club delaying in appointing a replacement for Dougie Freeman has proven to be an issue. Yeah, I can't say I quite believe that, people, but that's that, innit? Like, that's that. Arsenal contact 50 million Pep favourite confirmed. Arsenal have made contact this summer over the potential signing of Andrea Cambiasso. So that's there again. He can play centre mid as well as fullback. We've been linked with the versatile Italy international for several months. Wasn't he close to going to City last Jan? According to Juventus transfer journalist Mirko Di Natale, he's now confirmed, or she, I don't know, that Arsenal did make contact for Cambiasso this summer through intermediaries. There was interest from Arsenal in Cambiasso this summer. There was contact from Arsenal for Cambiasso, not with his agents, but through intermediaries. There was also interest from Atletico Madrid and Wolves. Juventus will listen to offers only for at least 50 million euros. And this is unlikely to arrive for a player who played very bad in the second half of last season. For this reason, I see Cambiasso at Juventus this season. Okay, fair play, fair play. And you would see here, I was actually watching Juventus versus Atalanta's under 23s. These are the things you don't see, people. Cambiasso's a baller. I don't think it will be an every game thing, though. More like a tactic. Appreciate you for the super chat, man. Come on, you Gunners, for real, man. Come on, you Gunners, for real. Come on, my dude. Eze wants to play today. Taxi book for tomorrow. I hope so. I hope so. I hope so. Kivio and Martinelli at the right price. Probably the rest is available at ish market price. Martinelli's wages, though, I can't imagine he's going to have a queue of buyers for 190.